What another beautiful morning. Today I'm headed into town, get my resupply. I'm about 6.9 miles away from White Pass. Pick up my resupply and maybe grab a little bit of town food and then, get on the trail again. Pack up and hit the trail. So today is Friday, August 4th, 2017. I'm on the trail and headed to White Pass. So 7 miles from where I camped, and last night I was camped with a guy from Germany, and he's gonna finish the trail in the next 2 weeks, so that's pretty cool. I wasn't sure if he said he did the Sierras, but Oregon and all of Washington, he said he hadn't seen a single drop of rain. He's moving fast, 30-mile plus days, so yeah, it's pretty cool to talk to him, hang out with him for a little while this morning too. So I've been hiking for about 3 miles now, and I'm on my descent down to White Pass, another 3.5 to 4 miles or so, and that'll be a little over 1,000 feet down to White Pass, where I'll be picking up my resupply and see if they have some sort of food there. Heard they had a restaurant there too, pretty simple restaurant, so see what I can find, get some juices, and maybe I'll get some breakfast if they have. Maybe a beer or two. Maybe just hang out at the store maybe for like an hour or two and just munch on a bunch of chips and pop and maybe a couple of beers. And head back out on the trail. I'm not going to be staying in town. And I do have a resupply in Trout Lake, which is only about 66 or 67 miles from White Pass, so it'll be a small little resupply. Beautiful trail again this morning. Great hiking for like the last 40 miles. It really has been a great trail. And the mosquitoes are still just as bad as ever. I'm all deeded up, but I didn't put any on my face, and that seems to be the only spot that they're going for now. My face, my ears. But it is what it is. Nothing you can really do about it. Just gotta hike on. Beautiful day. I really haven't had a good view of any far distance or anything to see how bad that smoke is today. I really hope it's better. And yesterday when I was talking to that guy from Germany that I camped with, his name is Cave Money. Cave Money. pretty awesome name. And anyway, he said that smoke was all the way up in the Goat Rocks Mountain or wilderness and everything too. He said that there's a couple of spots where Mount Rainier should have been really, really visible. Probably one of the best views of Mount Rainier on the PCT, and you didn't even see it. So that's really, really unfortunate. Oh man. The Goat Rocks Wilderness is actually the number one thing I was looking forward to on this trip, because I've done the Sierras and the Cascades now, I guess, but the Goat Rocks is what I was really looking forward to when I was planning this whole trip, and I'm sure it'll still be beautiful, but Just won't be able to see in the far distance. I mean, as far as what Cave Money was telling me, so I hope it gets better. Oh boy. Doesn't look like it's any better at all. If anything, it's worse. Oh boy. Well, I'm still headed down to Highway 12. I can hear the traffic on the road already. Can't see the road yet, but getting closer. Seeing more and more day hikers as well. And I think the Cracker Barrel is half a mile down the road from the PCT. So I have to hike a little bit to get to the Cracker Barrel. Getting real close to this trailhead though. And it looks like I'm down by the trailhead. Parking lot's just right there. Well, I'm down here at Highway 12 in White Pass. I'm headed towards the Cracker Barrel along Highway 12 here. I think I can see it just up ahead. Well, I'm headed back to the trail. Got myself a sandwich, a bag of chips, and picked up my resupply. Kind of went through that, see what I would need for the next little bit until I get to Trout Lake. My pack's feeling pretty good. So I guess it's only a 3 or 4 day resupply, so it's not a whole lot. I think it's only 66 to 70 miles or something like that. I forget now. But yeah, not much at all. I'll be in Trout Lake in no time. That's where I came from earlier. Headed that way to the Cracker Barrel. And now I'm back here at the White Pass South trailhead. It's just right inside here. I'm sure there'll be quite a few day hikers in this section as well. So I am back on the trail and I'm headed south again. Now I just talked to 2 guys, asked them how the smoke was up ahead. I guess out of White Pass here, it's a 2,100 foot climb. Yeah, right as you come out of White Pass, so it's not bad. 2,100 feet. That's not all that much. But when you're fully resupplied and you know you got a big climb like that right off the bat, kind of got used to maybe being your pack being a little bit lighter. Yeah, you notice that it's a little bit tougher, that's for sure, but nice and steady. Make it to the top. I'm undecided how far I'm gonna go today, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if all of a sudden I see something like a nice sight beside a lake or something like that, maybe I'll just stop and call it a day. Do a Nero or something like that. See what happens. It's only around 12 o'clock, so I do have a big part of the day still. Like 8 hours of sunlight, so I just hope the views up there are visible. I just got passed by these two older gentlemen. They said that they were coming from Shoe Lake, and it's supposed to be a really, really nice area. And this couple that I met last night, that was at Pipe Lake, they also recommended that lake, so that I should stay there. Shoe Lake, and it's on the top of this climb, so it's supposed to be a really beautiful area. So looking forward to that. I think I'm going to spend the night there. I do believe it's another 4 miles. These are the views from 362.2. Still really hazy with that smoke. From here the trail just goes up and over the side of that mountain there. And then way up there, that's where we got across. A little notch there, that low spot. Kind of see the trail going up. And that'll be the top of our 2,000 foot climb. Hot and dusty. Almost to the top. Oh, look at that cool cairn. Oh yeah, there it is. Shoe Lake. Well, that was the top of the climb right there. Started coming down the trail, and PCT continues straight that way. And this trail goes towards Shoe Lake. Shoe Lake Trail. The trail junction for Shoe Lake is at mile 363.8. 363.8. It's going to drop us down a little bit, down to the lake. But I heard that, I read on Guthook's app that this trail that goes down towards the lake also comes back up and reconnects with the PCT. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully I can find it in the morning. But if it's a well-made trail like this, shouldn't be an issue. Well, I'm here at Shoe Lake. The trail took me down a little bit further off the PCT than I would have liked, but I didn't know it was going to bring me all the way to the far side of the lake. Went all the way around. But I got a real nice spot here. Clean it up a little bit, and yeah, it should be a real nice spot. I haven't seen anyone else out here yet. Got this whole lake to myself. Well, first I'm gonna get some water. I've been out for, I think, close to 4 miles. Thought I had more in my water bladder than I did. I ran out. But not too bad though. I had a lot of pop at the store. Time to relax. Oh wow, that is good. An amber ale from Yakima Craft Brewing Company. First time I've had this. It's pretty good. Got some water. I filtered a liter. Pretty much drank a full liter. I was pretty damn thirsty. Been out of water for a little while, and so I drank that liter. A little more hydrated now, and about to set up my tent here. Figured I'd enjoy a brew first. Look at the color of this water. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, I can't wait to jump in there later. Oh, it's gonna be nice and comfortable. The water is nice and comfortable as well. Not too cold at all. In fact, I wish it would be a little cooler, just for drinking water and stuff like that. Yeah, it's only, I think, 4:20, 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm gonna do some laundry and yeah, just be lazy. This is my stuff sack that I always use to fill up my sleeping pad. And on the bottom here has a little see-through piece, little rubber piece that goes over the nipple here. Fill it up with air and pump it up. And that's about as full as I want to put it for now. Close the valve. I always put these two underneath here so I know where they are in the morning. But for now I'm just going to put them off to the side because I will just fold it up like this. And then sit inside here, eat my supper, change my clothes, whatever I need to do. That way I'm not sitting directly on my pad and getting it all dirty and everything. So yeah, that's the first thing I usually do when I get to my camp. So. Woo! Right. Woo-wee! Ah, that feels great. So I just went down to the water and got myself a little more water for supper. Came back and half my clothes were laying on the ground. So what I've done here, I had some string left over and I've looped it around so that they're nice and tight on there now. All my clothes. Looping it around and get it nice, pinched nice and tight. It works great. When those gusts come now, the clothes, they stay on there pretty well. So, and I think at this rate with the wind, it's probably only going to take about 2-3 hours, and yeah, they're going to be nice and dry, so I can just take the line down, pack everything up tonight. Yeah, I'm glad I did all the laundry. Days like today, get to camp a little bit early, like to do all the chores that I possibly can, wash all my clothes, and yeah, so I think I'm gonna start with supper now. See what's all in my resupply, see what I can have for supper. Should be something good. Oh, I'm here in my tent, away from the bugs. Although this site really doesn't have all that much bugs. Anyway, I figured I'd show you guys what all comes in a resupply for me. What I put together for myself for a resupply. So this will be around 4 days worth of food. I'll start in this corner over here. Now, there's a lot of treats in here, a lot of stuff, yeah, everything I really like. So got some bark thins, dark chocolate almond with sea salt. Here I have some pepperettes, a whole bag. You probably see me eating them already. And some hot rods, and I found these in a hiker box, really good. And some Jack Link's beef jerky, and some cheese I bought in town. And here's some crackers, some wheat crackers. So I'll eat the crackers, cheese, with either the beef jerky or the pepperettes. And the bacon, I got some bacon strips here. I'm gonna add it to one of my meals here. And some hemp granola that I usually add with my oatmeal in the mornings. And in this resupply I don't have any trail mix, but I usually add a little bit of trail mix in here as well. I got some hot chocolate here, some Country Time lemonade squirt bottle. I really love this stuff. Unfortunately they don't make those packets anymore, or at least I can't find them with the real sugar in it. I have about 2 Nature Valley bars a day. These are the dark chocolate nut, my favorite. 2 or 3 of them a day. And here's some Costco nut bars. Absolutely love these. Great bars. And here's some Cliff organic trail mix bars. A couple of those, one for each day. Snickers, 2 of them. Mars bar, some protein bars, some burnt almond dark chocolate. Really good. And just some Cliff bars here, one for each day. Yeah, cheese, bacon, yeah. And got myself a new toothbrush. Maps for this section. Brought myself out a 6-pack of amber ale from town. Just bought that in town. And some Tapatio Doritos. So I'm gonna nibble on those and probably finish 3 of these tonight. Here I have some hamburger helper that I've dehydrated at home. Some rice and red kidney bean mix. I really love this stuff. It's great. And a new lighter. Batteries for my headlamp. 1 a day vitamins. The emergency 1 a day. And I still have the hot sauce, olive oil, and my spices that I've thrown together. I've had that all along. In this resupply I didn't have a new hot sauce or olive oil, still left over from last time. Here's a quinoa and brown rice, herb and garlic. I think I'm gonna have this for supper tonight with some tuna. That'll be really good, I think. And then Parmesan pesto with some tuna. I'm gonna maybe do that tomorrow. And some ramen in case I want to add a ramen to here, or maybe a hot lunch or something like that. Some little bit of extra food. So yeah, you're probably thinking that's a lot of food for 4 days, but majority of it's pretty much snacks. I got a couple of meals here in the corner, but I do snack all the time, all the way until I go to bed, and before I even get out of my tent in the morning. Before meals, after meals, I'm always snacking. So I like to have something really tasty to always eat. That way I'm actually eating and keeping my energy up. So yeah, that's a 4-day resupply. You should see a 7 or 8 day resupply. Oh my god. This is the heaviest in my pack for sure. I mean, obviously the 6-pack was probably the weight of like 3 more days, or maybe 2 days. So I had no problem carrying that out, and I have no problem carrying the cans out either. So that's just a good treat for me out here, and especially a beer with supper, especially because I didn't really stay in town. So yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna cook supper. Oh, and some toilet paper. Well, earlier when I was in town, I picked myself up a new burner. I managed to have the exact same one that I was using, the Primus Original. I really love this thing. And the reason I got a new one is because this little piece that attaches to the tank, the threads were starting to get really buggered out, and I had a hard time getting that onto the tank. It's just spraying the fluid everywhere, freezing everything. So yeah, got a new burner. Well, supper is well on its way. Just trying to catch the last couple of rays from the sun. Got my anchor hung up here. And I think any second now that's gonna go behind those hills. Just really see the smoke still through. Very hazy. Supper is served. Have some quinoa, brown rice, and tuna. Plate full of goodies here. And my brew. Well, it's about 8:30. This day is coming to an end. Put my fly on my tent just because the wind is really picking up. I really hope that smoke gets blown away. Oh, that'd be so nice. Took my clothes down. Had a great supper. Yeah, nice and full. And let me call it a day. Go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.